Hello dear students, greetings from Konark classes. So in this session we are going to discuss the few formulas related to the method of substitution. After that we will solve few questions together. Okay, the first one you see, so these are the formulas we will derive. Okay, but you need to remember these formulas to solve questions where you need to apply these formulas. I am going to derive these formulas one by one. Okay, so let's work on the first question, that integration of tan x dx is equal to log of mod sec x plus c. So how this is actually being derived, so let me show you it here. So integration of tan x dx, so that is equal to integration of tan x means sin x divided by cos x dx. Okay, so now as we have learned that method of substitution in the last class, so what we can do is that we can take that let cos x equal to t, that is the substitution. And why I am using this substitution? Because the differentiation of cos x, that is minus sin x dx, will be equal to dt. So we can apply that value of sin x dx is equal to minus dt. So this is equal, this implies that minus sin x dx is equal to dt. So this implies that sin x dx is equal to minus dt. Now let us apply this value here. What we get then, minus integration sin x dx equal to minus dt. So we took that minus out. So we get dt divided by cos x equal to t. Now if you recall, dear students, that the formula for integration dt by t is equal to log of mod d. So what we get is that minus log of mod d plus c, where c is the constant, c is constant of integration, where c is constant of integration. Okay, now we need to replace back the value of t. T is equal to cos x. So what we get here, dear students, minus log mod of cos x plus c. Now what we can do is that to eradicate that, to remove that minus, what we can do is that we can write is equal to a log of 1 by mod cos x, okay, plus c. How come? Because log of 1 by mod cos x means log 1 minus log of mod cos x. So let me show you. Okay, so what I can write is that so log of 1 by mod cos x, okay, so that is equal to log 1 minus log mod cos x, and we know that the value of log 1 is equal to 0. So what we get finally, 0 minus log mod cos x. So that means that is equal to minus log mod cos x. So instead of minus log mod cos x, we can write log of 1 by mod cos x, and 1 by mod cos x is nothing but log of mod sec x. So what we get it here, dear students, so log of mod sec x plus c, and this is the value of the integration. Okay, now let's proceed further for the next question, and next formula actually, integration of cot x equal to log of mod sin x plus c. Okay, so let's do it together. Okay, so integration of, so this one we are going to do now. So integration is cot x dx, integration cot x dx. So what we can write, that cot x as integration cos x divided by sin x dx. So what is the substitution we can make it is that sin x equal to t. So let's write let sin x is equal to t. So this implies that cos x dx is equal to dt, and we apply it here. Cos x dx is equal to dt, so dt by sin x equal to t. So what is integration of dt by t, dear students? So that is equal to log of mod t plus c, where c is constant of integration, constant of integration. Okay, so now log of mod t, what is the value of t? That is equal to sin t. So finally we get log of mod sin x plus c, that is the value of the integration, and we get it. Quite straightforward and simple. Now let's proceed for the next one, that integration of sec x dx. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so integration sec x dx. So let me do it here. So integration sec x dx, that sec x is not directly integrable. Now let's see that how we can make it integrable by means of some substitution. So what we can do it here, that we can write is that integration sec x into sec x plus tan x divided by sec x plus tan x. So that means what, dear students? So we multiplied both numerator and denominator by sec x plus tan x. Why we have done so? If you look into the numerator, that sec x into sec x, it is sec square x. Whose differentiation is sec square x? That is tan x. And sec x into tan x, whose differentiation is sec x into tan x? That is sec x. So that means that we can make a substitution of sec x plus tan x equal to t. So what we are going to get? So let me write it here. Okay. So let sec x plus tan x is equal to t. This implies that integration of sec x, differentiation of sec x is sec x tan x plus differentiation of tan x is sec square x, that complete dx is equal to dt. That implies if we take sec x common from these two expressions, so what we are going to get is sec x into sec x plus tan x dx is equal to dt. Okay, so now let's apply this value here. So what we are going to get, let me use a different color so that you can make a difference. Okay, so from here what we are going to get, this is equal to integration sec x into sec x plus tan x dx is equal to dt, and in the denominator it is t. So integration dt by t, that is equal to log of mod t plus c. And what is t? The value of t is equal to sec x plus tan x. So log of mod sec x plus tan x, okay, plus c, and this is the value of the required integration. Okay, dear students, so now let's proceed for the fourth one. I repeat, dear students, that you need to remember these formulas. Okay, so unless you remember this thing, okay, it will be difficult in solving that problems what comes in your examination. We will see this thing, few questions here in this session, that why the knowledge of remembering these formulas are important. Okay, so now let's look into that integration of cosec x dx. Okay, so let's do it here. So what is there? Integration of cosec x dx. Okay, so cosec x dx. So dear students, like integration sec x dx, cosec x dx is not directly integrable. So what we should do? We should do something so that we can make it in a proper substitution. So what we can do is that we can write this is equal to integration cosec x, okay, into, what we can write is that cosec x plus cot x, cosec x plus cot x divided by cosec x plus cot x dx. Okay, why I have done so? Because cosec x, what is the differentiation of cosec x? That is minus cosec x cot x. And what is the differentiation of cot x? Is minus cosec square x. So this cosec x and cosec x, that become cosec square x, which will be helpful because it is the differentiation of cot x with a minus sign that we can do, and differentiation of cosec x is minus cosec x cot x, so that also can be obtained in cosec x and cot x if you multiply. So the substitution what we can do is that let that cosec x plus cot x equal to t. This implies is that cosec x integration differentiation is that minus cosec x into cot x, and cot x differentiation is that minus cosec square x is complete dx is equal to dt. So this implies from these two what we can take common? Minus cosec x common. So if we take minus cosec x common, so what we are getting? Cosec x plus cot x dx is equal to dt. So what we get, dear students, that cosec x into cosec x plus cot x dx equal to minus dt. Okay, so that value we can apply it here. So let me write it down here. So this implies that cosec x into cosec x plus cot x dx is equal to minus dt. That is equal to minus dt. So now if we can apply that value here, so what we are going to get? So from here I can write, so this is equal to integration cosec x into cosec x cot x become minus dt divided by cosec x plus cot x dt by t. So dt by t plus c. Okay, so now what we can write is that, so that is equal to minus log of mod t plus c. So that is equal to minus log of mod t plus c. Okay, where c is constant of integration. Okay, c is constant of integration. Okay, now let's look at here. Okay, so from here we can come back to here. So just to continue this calculation, so minus log, so this will be what? This will be equal to minus log mod t. T is equal to what? Cosec x plus cot x. So minus of cosec x plus cot x plus c. Now that in the similar manner we have done in one question here, log of mod sec x, that is equal to, we can write log of 1 by mod cosec x plus cot x plus c, correct? Because we know that cosec x log 1 is 0, so 0 log m by log n, that is equal to log 1 minus log of mod cosec x plus cot x. So log 1 is 0, so finally it will become minus log of cosec x plus cot x, correct? Now what we are going to do, dear students, is that, so here what we can write is that, both numerator and denominator we can multiply by cosec x minus cot x, mod, okay? So log, what we can write is that mod of cosec x minus cot x divided by denominator, we will get what? Mod of cosec square x minus cot x, cot square x. So in the denominator what we get? Cosec square x minus cot square x, okay, plus c. And we know cosec square x minus cot square x is equal to 1. So finally what we get? So this is equal to log of mod cosec x minus cot x, okay, plus c, and we get the result, okay? So now, dear students, so let's proceed with solving some questions together, okay, using the method of substitution. So I'll write one by one question, and I will suggest you also do along with me, okay? The first question I am going to place it here now. The question here is that we need to find the value of integration, sec cube x into cos square x. Integration, okay, here it is sin cube x into cos square x. Sin cube x integration sin cube x into cos square x dx. So what we are going to do, dear, that we can write that sin cube x is equal to integration sin square x into that cos square x, we can write it is equal to cos square x into that 1 sin x, we are writing it here, sin x dx, okay? Why we have done so? Okay, so sin x dx, if we take that cos x equal to t, then what we will get? Sin x dx is equal to minus dt, correct? So now for that, this sin square x should also be converted to cos square x, that we know that sin square x is equal to 1 minus cos square x. So what we can write? 1 minus cos square x into cos square x into sin x dx. Now what's the substitution we are going to make? The substitution we are going to make is that let cos x equal to t. So let cos x is equal to t. So that implies what? That implies minus sin x dx equal to dt. That means sin x dx is equal to minus dt. And that value we are going to apply here. So from here what we are going to get? This is equal to integration 1 minus t square, right? Because cos x equal to 2, cos x equal to t, and that value we have applied here, into cos square x, that is equal to t square, into sin x dx is equal to minus dt. So minus we took outside of this integration and you get this. So finally what we are going to get, dear students? So this is become integration, that t square minus here t square, okay, minus t to the power 4 dt, correct? T square minus t to the power 4 dt. So if we multiply that minus, so it become t to the power 4 minus t square dt, correct? So that is equal to integration t to the power 4 dt minus integration t square dt. Correct? Now t to the power 4 dt becomes what? That is equal to t to the power 5 divided by 5 using the formula, minus t square integration t square dt is equal to t to the power 3 by 3 plus c, where c is constant of integration. Okay, so where c is constant of integration. Okay, so t to the power 5 by 5 minus t cube by 3 plus c. So now we need to substitute the value of t, that is equal to cos x. So what we are going to get it is that cos to the power 5x divided by 5 minus cos to the power 3x divided by 3 plus c, and this is the result. Okay, I hope you get a very clear understanding. In case of any smallest doubt, please do let me know. Okay, the next question I am going to write it here and let's do together. Okay, and here it is. Okay, the question is that sin x, integration of sin x by sin x plus a dx. Okay, so integration of sin x divided by sin x plus a dx. See, if we expand that sin of x plus a, so there will be a term in the denominator like sin x cos a plus cos x sin a, which will not give us any result, because in the denominator if we make more expression, it doesn't make sense. Better if we make that expression which is summation of two further expressions in the numerator. So what you should do? So keeping this in mind, so what the substitution you can make it here is that let x plus a, that is equal to t. So this implies what? This implies dx, because differentiation of a is a constant, here is 0. So dx should be equal to dt. And another thing is that as x plus a is equal to t, that means x is equal to, so from here what you can write, so this implies that x is equal to t minus a. So x is equal to t minus a and dx equal to dt, these two values we are going to apply in the given integration. So what we are going to get, that is equal to integration sin of x now become sin of t minus a divided by sin t into dx. And that is easier to calculate, because sin of x minus y formula you can apply sin x cos y minus cos x sin y. So what we will get it here, integration. So what we get in the numerator, dear students, is that this is equal to sin t into cos a minus cos t into sin a divided by sin t. Sorry, here it will not be dx, it has to be t, because we have already made the substitution, so x should be t. So dt, not x should be c, not x should be t, dx should be dt. So now sin t cos a by sin t, so that becomes integration of cos a dt minus cos t by sin t into sin a dt. So sin a will be there, cos t by sin t is cot t. So minus integration sin a into cot t dt. So dear students, so what we can write here is that this is equal to that cos a is a constant, a is constant, so cos a is constant. So we took that cos a outside of the integration. So cos a into integration dt minus sin a is also constant, sin a into integration cot t dt. Correct? Now it is easier to integrate now because we know what is cot t dt. This is already there. So this is equal to cos A into integration dt, that is equal to cos A into t minus sin A integration cot t dt. Integration cot t dt will be log of mod sin t plus c. Okay, log of mod sin t plus c. So when we integrate this one, that integration dt, we get one integrating constant. When we integrate cot t dt, we get one integrating constant. So we can add those two integrating constant to get a new integrating constant, that is c. So we should write what is that, where c is constant of integration, constant of integration. Okay. Now dear students, what we can do, we need to apply back the value of t. What is t? T is equal to x plus a. So our final solution should be cos a into t. T is equal to x plus a. Cos a into x plus a minus sin a into log mod sin t is equal to x plus a, okay, plus c, and this is the value of the integration. Okay, so instead of cos a x plus a, you can write x plus a cos a. That's okay. Okay, so now let's proceed to the next question, and let me write down the, let me first clean this portion of the board and write it down. Okay. Okay, the question here is that integration dx by 1 plus tan x. Okay, now 1 by 1 plus tan x is not directly integrable. Then what we should do? So we should write here is that this is equal to integration dx divided by 1 plus sin x divided by cos x. Now dear students, this cos x will go to the numerator. So what we will get here, this is equal to integration cos x dx divided by cos x plus sin x. Now what we are going to do, that cos x plus sin x, how we can address that one in the denominator. So for that, what we can write here is that we can first write in the denominator as it is. Let me write here is that cos x plus sin x. Okay, in the numerator what we can write is that we can write cos x plus sin x. What we are writing? Why we are writing so? Because if we make this division, it will become 1. But what is there? Cos x. So again we write here plus cos x minus sin x. Why so? Because this cos x minus sin x by cos x plus sin x, we can do something, because the differentiation of cos x is minus sin x, which will be here, and differentiation of sin x will be cos x, it will be there. So we are proceeding towards the correct solution. And but as a result of this adjustment, what happened, that there are 2 cos x in the numerator, but here in this expression that is only 1 cos x, so you should divide by 2. That means we multiplied by 1 by 2. So what we get, dear students, so this is equal to 1 by 2 integration cos x plus sin x by cos x plus sin x. So cos x plus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x into dx. Okay, plus 1 by 2 integration cos x minus sin x by cos x plus sin x dx. Okay, by the way, here will be 1 dx. Okay, so this is equal to cos x minus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x dx. Now cos x plus sin x and cos x plus sin x in both numerator and denominator get cancelled. So what we will get? Subject to the condition, obviously cos x plus sin x should not be equal to 0. This is quite obvious, otherwise this question doesn't make much sense. So not much sense, any sense. So this is equal to 1 by 2 integration dx plus 1 by 2, this particular integration, that cos x minus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x into dx. Now, as I was telling few minutes back, that we can make a substitution of cos x plus sin x equal to t. Okay, so let cos x plus sin x is equal to t. Then what is the differentiation of cos x? Minus sin x. So what you get is that minus sin x plus what is the differentiation of sin x? That is cos x. So minus sin x plus cos x dx is equal to dt. That implies what? Cos x minus sin x, cos x minus sin x dx is equal to dt. So that value we are going to apply here. Okay. So if we integrate the first one, that half integration dx, so what we are going to get? We are going to get 1 by 2 into x, and we will get one integrating constant c1, correct, because of this integration. Now plus 1 by 2 integration cos x minus sin x dx is equal to dt, dt divided by t. Okay, so we should write here is that where c1 is the constant of integration, where c1 is constant of integration. Okay, now what we are going to get it here, dear students? So this is equal to 1 by 2 into x plus c1 plus 1 by 2 integration dt by t, that is log of mod t. So log of mod t plus another integrating constant c2 because of this integration. The moment we complete one indefinite integration, we need to add one integrating constant. So what we can write here is that where c2 is constant of integration. Okay, so then what we are going to get? X by 2, so this is equal to x by 2 plus 1 by 2, or we can take one thing, that we can take half common. Okay, so if we take half common, what we are going to get? That 1 by 2 into x plus log of mod t. What is the value of t? T is equal to cos x plus sin x. So this is t, cos x plus sin x. So this value we are going to apply here. So plus log of mod cos x plus sin x, okay, plus c1 plus c2, we can make another constant is c. So what we can write? This is plus c. So we can write in bracket where c is equal to c1 plus c2, and this is the required integration. So I hope you got a very clear idea about this derivation of this formula and the relevant problem what we have discussed. Okay, so with this note I would like to conclude the session today. Please do let me know how you like it, and we will meet in the next class. Thank you very much.